Welcome everyone to Press Start. My name is Darcy, and I hope you guys are all having a wonderful week. We just witnessed the PS5 Reveal event, the future of gaming, and at least for me, I know that some in my chat don't feel that way, but wow, I am blown away. I am left with such a different feeling than I left with the Xbox event. Now, I will grant it, if I remember correctly, the Xbox event was only like half an hour. This was an hour and a half. But I I'm just mind blown. If you ask me right now what system I'm getting in, it's PS5. So first off, we got to see what the system actually looks like for the first time. It was not supposed to be at this event. They said it wasn't going to be at this event, but it is at this event. And I am going to switch this over real quick now to show what we have here. But look at this. All right? Look at this. Much different than the trash can look and the refrigerator look of the Xbox Series X, which, as I said before, everyone knows that I wasn't a huge fan of the look, but I did think that the systems were going to be looking that way. And holy crap, it looks awesome. And yes, like my chat is saying, it looks like a spaceship, which I had talked about with my friend who's talking about the spaceship now, that I thought, yeah, if it doesn't look like a trash can, it's going to look like a spaceship. And it does. But this looks super sick. Let me see if there's anything for like the side profile view, because I liked the side profile image. Here we go. Like, this looks so slick. I am like, I want that on my counter now, like, or my desk. Like, that looks really awesome. Holy crap. So yeah, we got to look at that. We got to see, of course, the announcement, or the reveal, I should say, of the new headset, a dual charging station, which I don't know. Like, I'm assuming that, of course, that's going to be like a separate part. You're going to have to buy that separately, but dual controller charging station. The new camera actually looks pretty cool too, and it looks much better than, of course, the original PS4 camera and even the re-release of the camera. That actually looks really cool. And then yeah, the media controller, we got to see that as well, so that was nice. Of course, still no price. I'm not surprised with no price, but of course, again, no price there. But I'm gonna kind of just run through again the list of games in order, and I don't know if you can see it because of the camera, but this was all the games that were shown off at this event, and there's a lot. So first off, GTA 5 is going to be on the PlayStation 5, which kind of a no-brainer, but it's cool to see. And the thing that I did like that was announced is Grand Theft Auto Online is going to be free for PlayStation 5 owners at launch. So even if you don't own the game, you're going to get Grand Theft Auto Online for free, which is really cool, because technically that is the only part of the game that I never played. I never touched. I played Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS3 when it first launched and beat it, and then never picked up Grand Theft Auto 5 on PS4 or on PC. Well, I do have it on PC now because of the Epic Game Store, but I never played any of the online. So I know a lot of people have a lot of fun with the online. I plan to, of course, play it a little bit at some point because I own it now on the Epic Game Store. But I think that I'm going to have to play a little bit of the game before I get to online, which I'm not a huge fan of. But at least on the PS5, if I get it, which right now, yeah, I'm probably getting it, I think it's going to look good. So you need both now, the Roomba pick up the trash in the Xbox to toss it all out. Hey, that is a good idea, Kyle. I will use that to convince my wife. Let's go. Next game, Spider-Man Miles Morales. Either it's Morales or Morales. I don't know how it's going to be pronounced. But that's coming out holiday 2020. So that's really awesome. Maybe a launch title, not entirely sure, because holiday 2020 usually starts from October area through December. So could be at any time during that time frame, but I feel like we'll get a definitive release date on that once we get a definitive release date on the PS5. So yes, going back to it, no release date on the PS5. Gran Turismo 7 is being made, and we got to see some gameplay, and it looked really slick. As I did say, you always want to have some sort of racing game on the new console when you're releasing it, because it kind of is able to show off the tech better than many other games. So Gran Turismo 7, really awesome. Obviously for Xbox, they're going to have Forza at some point, and whatever the other game is, because I don't have my notes from the Xbox event because I'm currently moving, but that's why you have those games. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, that looked really awesome. I have never played a Ratchet and Clank game. Yes, I know you can shame me and shun me in the comments below, but I have never played one. I do have the one for the PS4 because it was a PS Plus game. However, this one looked really awesome. I might have to get it to play it, because that looked really cool, and I loved the interdimension portaling, and I loved the fact that Ratchet was able to like pull the dimension warps like to him to transport to certain areas. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that part. I don't remember who's making it, but I know that Square Enix is at least publishing it. But Project Athia got announced, and it's a PS5 exclusive, and that game looked really awesome. You're going to hear that as a regular theme for me. I actually was super hyped about a lot of the games here. We got to see a little bit of the game, a little bit of gameplay, like very, very brief. I think maybe combined it was like 10 seconds. But the theme of it, at least, looked really cool. It just looked like it's a game up my alley. So I can't wait to see more about that game. So that's definitely on my radar. Another game that was really weird, at least the reveal, I don't know what it is, but it is called Stray, and it followed a cat the entire time walking through some kind of like robot city. Don't know what it is, and I can't say I'm excited for it, but I am going to keep my eye on it because it was at least interesting. The very next game, Returnal, another PS5 exclusive. That game looked really sick. I really enjoyed seeing, again, the dark theme of it. The fact that apparently like it's like kind of like a time loop. You're going to be in this continual time loop in the game, because she was describing in the trailer about dying or crashing, living on this island, dying, and then returning back to the crash, dying, and it just kept going back and forth. And it sounds like every time you die, it's going to pull on your mental well-being, your mental health. That seemed really awesome. I can't wait to see more on that one as well. The next one that really surprised me, also surprised me, if I remember correctly, and I'm going to try to quickly look this up, but it did not look like that Media Molecule, right? Molecule is who made the Little Big Planets. Yeah, the new Little Big Planet game, but it's Sackboy, A Big Adventure. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. Who is it being made by? Because it did not look like it was being made by Media Molecule. Come here. Come on. Where is it? Sackboy. Here we go. Let's see here. Who is making... Let's bring this back here so you guys can see as we're doing this. Let's see here. Okay, we'll click this. Sumo Digital. Did Sumo Digital work on any Little Big Planet? Okay, so they worked on or made Little Big Planet 3. I didn't know that. Okay. But all right, so yeah, they're making a what is it? What is it again? Sackboy, a big adventure. That's what it was. Sackboy, a big adventure. That got announced. Looks really cool. Obviously I also saw the 4-player part of it. I'm gonna assume, of course, it's gonna be online. I wonder if it's gonna be local multiplayer as well, or couch multiplayer. Because that would be a cool game to pick up to play with my wife. I think that looks really awesome. So that looked really cool. The next game was, like, I called it the Twisted Metal friendly version successor, Destruction All Stars. That looked really cool. It's like a combat arena with the cars, and it also seemed like when your car got destroyed that you can, like, run around on the map and try to not get killed by the other cars. So that kind of seemed cool. I got my eye on that. The next game by Ember Lab, Kina, Bridal of Spirits, looked cool. The little characters in it were freaking adorable, and I want a plushie of them. But definitely going to have my eye on it. Goodbye Volcano High is coming out in 2021. I mean, honestly, I don't know, but it looked like it's going to be a story game. Interesting art of that one. Let me see. Goodbye Volcano High. Let's see if I can pull up some art of it real quick. Here we go. So just some art real quick, and so this is kind of the art style. It didn't show off any kind of gameplay, so I don't know what exactly it's going to end up being like, but at least to me, it kind of seemed to, I guess, point towards a story game, maybe like a Life is Strange, where it's, you know, you choose kind of the actions or things that are going to be going on between character dialogues. It reminded me a lot, even though I know it's not the same, and I'm going to just kind of look it up again because I don't remember the game that's on Steam is like Monster Prom. That's the game that I was thinking of, Monster Prom. It kind of reminded me of that, just like by the character designs and what we're seeing of the theme, at least. But that is coming out in 2021. Oddworld Soulstorm. I've never played an Oddworld game, but my God, that one looked really cool, and it looked dark. And I don't know anything about the Oddworld game, so I'm not even going to try to pretend that I do. I didn't know they're like that. According to my chat, apparently they are kind of a darker game. My God, that one looked awesome. I probably will have to play Oddworld Soulstorm. Next one, Ghostwire Tokyo. We finally got to see some gameplay. It looks trippy as hell, which is what I expected. It looks awesome as hell, which is what I also expected. That's coming out in 2021. I can't wait for that game. Looking forward to it. The next one, Jet, the Far Shore, got shown. Not entirely sure about that one for myself, but it is coming out holiday 2020. Godfall, we finally got to see gameplay. That one's also coming out holiday 2020. According to my chat, it is a confirmed launch title. I'm going to just double check that. Godfall PS5 launch title. Does it say? Yes, it is a launch title. Already confirmed. Didn't know that, but my God, I have already been excited about it. One of my friends is really excited about it. Seeing the gameplay was like, holy crap, I can't wait. Like, my God, this gameplay, I'm pulling it up again just so that you guys can see it because this looked amazing. Or just bringing this back up. I'm going to mute the audio actually for a second. But like, this just looks really cool. I'm totally all for this. Definitely, this is definitely a must buy for me. Still trying to figure out if I'm going to get it for PC or PS5. I hope they're crossplay. And right now, I technically am leaning towards PS5, but don't know for sure. So we'll be on the lookout for that one. Next one after that was Solar Ash. I don't remember. That one looked... Okay, yeah, so this is the guys that made, from the same people who made Hyper Light Drifter, and looked cool. We're going to pull this back up as well. Looked interesting. Not saying that I'm going to pick it up by any stretch of the measure, but I did just like how it looked. Seems cool, so I'll keep my eye on it and look up reviews on it, but can't say for certain that I am going to pick that game up. So next game after that, Hitman 3. I was surprised to see that one. They technically said they showed off some gameplay. They didn't show off any gameplay. They showed off like in-game stuff. But looked really cool. Comes out January 2021. So much sooner than I would have anticipated. Didn't say if it was going to be episodic or not, like Hitman and Hitman 2 were. I wouldn't be surprised if they go episodic again, just because of the way that the last two did and the successes of the last two, but we'll see on that one. Astro's Playroom got announced. I haven't played any of these games, but I heard that they're really awesome, and it looked really cool. And of course, Astro looks really cute, and that goes a long way as well. Let's see here. Little Devil Inside looked really cool as well. We had a lot of different opinions with what we thought the game kind of looked like. Oops, let me take this one away because this is not... I need this one. Here we go. Like, I was getting old school Zelda vibes from it. Some friends or some of the chat were getting like paper Monster Hunter vibes from it. I think it looks really cool, though. I am definitely going to keep my eye on it. It did not have a release date. I'm going to check here towards the end, too. It is a PlayStation console exclusive for a limited time. I didn't notice this the first time. So it is exclusive for a limited time. Will end up going on PC as well. But that means that it will eventually come over to Xbox. So that's important to note. And there were a lot of these games that did not get announced if they were exclusive. So to me, that just tells me that they're either limited console exclusives or they are going to be cross-plat as expected. The next game is one of those. So that game is NBA 2K21. That game got announced. Bug Snacks got announced. And all right, let's switch that over. Bug Snacks got announced as coming out holiday 2020. That's from the people who made Octodad. Was weird as hell. Trippy, weird as hell, but looked cool and creative. That's always goes a long way, obviously, in the game industry and for people to buy games. Looked really cool. Demon Souls got announced. Obviously, this is a remake of the original Demon Souls. And let me just check when the original Demon Souls... This Demon Souls was originally released 2009. So this is a remake that is coming out for the PS5. Let me see, because now PlayStation has put up all these reveal trailers, which is great, but it also is having the little information at the end. So let's see here. This is the most important thing to note on this one is right here. You're going to see it. PlayStation exclusive. That is obviously really important to note. So that means it is not going to be coming to Xbox. At least definitely not for a short time. But it doesn't say that it's a limited exclusive. That literally says it is straight up PlayStation exclusive. So do not expect that game to come out for any of the other other consoles, aka Xbox or possibly even Stadia. That's more than likely not happening as well. We finally also got to see gameplay of Deathloop. That is the game that is coming from Arcane Studios, the people that make the Dishonored series. They got shown off in the man, I gotta find it real quick. Here we go. They showed off gameplay for it at the PS5 event, and man, like, I've already been super excited for this game, but watching this gameplay, and I'm kind of skipping along so you can see the actual combat gameplay, but this looks just really awesome. I love the Dishonored series, so I kind of already figured I would like this game with being obviously a game from the Arcane Studios, but this trailer has me super hyped. I cannot wait for this game. Looking forward to it very much so. No release date though, so that was kind of the bummer on that part, but oh well. After that one, Resident Evil 8 got revealed, and it's coming out in 2021, and holy crap, that looked amazing. I loved Resident Evil 7. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. I still need to beat 2 and pick up 3, but I love Resident Evil, and that one looked amazing. I was super hyped for it. The next game I'm going to just show off because, of course, I know that a lot of people can look up Resident Evil 8, is I'm going to show you the reveal of Pragmata, which, you know, honestly was seemed really cool. So I'm going to kind of, all right, there we go. Bring it over to this now. This game looked really cool. And obviously this is like a new game, new series. But I was really intrigued by this whole trailer. Now, keep in mind, this is not coming out till 2022, so there's definitely some time between this to see more. This is definitely a cinematic trailer. Now, they said it was captured on a PS5, so I'm going to assume this is in-game footage cinematic trailer, but it looked really sick. And again, coming out 2022. So you got a while to wait on that one. And let's see here. Did it say? Oh, no, that wasn't PlayStation. Do they have, did PlayStation post it yet? No, it doesn't look like PlayStation posted it yet. But it looked really awesome. And apparently it is coming from Capcom. So that was the thing I was kind of looking for. So it's coming from Capcom. And then the final thing is Guerrilla finally announced Horizon 2 Forbidden West is going to be coming. No release dates, but another one that looked really awesome. A lot of people were looking forward to Horizon 2 anyway. So seeing that, getting that announcement, getting that confirmation was really awesome. But then again, I'm going to pull it up here again once I grab it. But the fact that we actually got to see what the console looked like was absolutely amazing. Just because it was not supposed to be there. It was not supposed to be at this event. And we actually got to see it. Where is it at? Here we go. All right. I'm gonna switch it over. I just think, again, this looks really awesome. Ignore this over here. This looks really awesome, and obviously it's compared to the Xbox Series X. Nothing is technically wrong with this design, but just this design looks more futuristic, looks, in my opinion, better. And And yeah, some people are going to like this because they like the simple aesthetic. And apparently, you know, again, Xbox went with this because it's supposed to be better for cooling purposes. We don't know what the cooling purposes are going to be yet on this style, and if there is going to be heating issues. But from just an overall look perspective, that looked amazing. What more can I say, man? But this is just, I loved what I saw of this event, and I cannot wait to see more, see what's going on. I can't wait to get a price point. I can't wait to get a release date, and the future's here, guys, and it looks amazing. It looks awesome. But I just wanted to say, you know, thank you guys so much for tuning into this this video here on Press Start. If you like what I'm doing, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below as well about anything, whether what's your thoughts on the system, what games are you excited for, how did you feel about the overall presentation. Obviously, if you can't tell, I love, like, this was a presentation to get me hyped. Sony knocked it out. And yes, a lot of people know I love Sony. I've always been a PlayStation fan. I am definitely understanding of the term that I am a fanboy, but I just, this blew me out of the water. I loved it. I loved it. So again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Again, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and consider, if this is your first time here, hitting the subscribe button so you can be notified of future videos every time that I post. Thank you all again for tuning into this. Man, I'm stumbling over this outro. I'm stumbling over my words, but I'm stumbling over this outro just because I'm just so mind blown by this. But again, thank you so much. And as always, remember, your gaming news starts right here.